Now you might be thinking, Michelin, the tire folks? The ones who make sure your car hugs the road like a pro? What's that got to do with fancy restaurants? How do tires and gourmet dining even connect? Well, buckle up because it's a wild ride. A tale that intertwines the world of rubber with the realm of culinary excellence. Michelin, the name synonymous with high-performance tires, also happens to be a major player in the world of fine dining. Yes, the same company that ensures your car's safety also sets the gold standard for restaurants. Yeah, you heard that right. Tires and truffles. Who'd have thought? It's a combo that seems almost too bizarre to be true. It all started with two French brothers, Edouard and André Michelin, back in the late 19th century. These brothers were not just entrepreneurs, they were visionaries. These lads had a vision of rubber and roads, of automobiles replacing horse-drawn carriages. They saw a future where mobility was key to progress. They were pioneers, these Michelin boys, and they were about to change the world, one tire at a time. Their innovative spirit led to the creation of the first removable pneumatic tire. But their ambitions went beyond just making tires. They wanted to revolutionize the way people traveled. They wanted to get people excited about driving, about exploring the open road. They believed that the joy of driving should be accessible to everyone. Little did they know that this desire would lead them to create one of the most influential restaurant guides in the world. The Michelin Guide became a beacon for food lovers everywhere. So, how did a company known for its rubber hit the road to culinary fame? How did they transition from tires to truffles? Let's find out, shall we? Join us as we explore this fascinating journey from the rubber revolution to becoming a culinary compass. Our story kicks off in the year 1889, in the charming town of Clermont-Ferrand, right in the heart of France. Media Group, early photos of Michelin workshop, vintage workshop tools and workers. This is where the dynamic duo, Edouard and André Michelin, set up their workshop. Their company, Michelin et Cie, started off by making, wait for it, rubber patches for bicycle tires. But hold on, these weren't just any patches. Oh no, the Michelins were visionaries. They saw potential where others saw just a quick fix. They came up with a removable pneumatic tire, a groundbreaking invention at the time. This was a total game changer in the world of transportation. This meant you could fix a flat without having to replace the whole darn tire. Talk about convenience and savings, imagine that. They even went a step further and fitted a car with their newfangled tires. This bold move showcased their confidence in their invention. The rest, as they say, is history. The automobile was on the rise and Michelin tires were along for the ride. Their innovation didn't just stop at bicycles and cars, they became synonymous with quality and innovation, and their tires were soon found on cars all over France. Their reputation grew, and so did their ambitions. But the brothers weren't done yet, not by a long shot. They continued to push the boundaries of what was possible, forever changing the landscape of transportation. Every great brand needs a mascot, right? Something unforgettable, something that sticks with you. Enter Bibendum, the Michelin Man. This jolly, rotund fellow made entirely of tires, first rolled onto the scene in 1898. He was inspired by a stack of tires that reminded Edouard Michelin of a man. Talk about a light bulb moment. Bibendum quickly became a global icon, representing the Michelin brand everywhere. He was friendly, approachable, and always up for an adventure. Over the years, he's been the star of countless advertisements, posters, and promotional materials. He's even had his own animated films. How cool is that? Bibendum is more than just a mascot. He's a testament to Michelin's creativity and marketing genius. Buckle up for Section 4, the Michelin Guide, getting motorists on the road. Picture this, it's 1900 in France, and cars are about as rare as unicorns. The streets are dominated by horse-drawn carriages and bicycles, and owning a car is a luxury only the super rich can afford. There were only about 3,000 cars on the entire road network. Just imagine a few thousand vehicles scattered across the whole country. Enter the Michelin brothers, the masterminds behind the tire company. They knew they had to get more cars on the road if they wanted their business to thrive. These guys were always thinking ahead, always innovating. So what did they do? They put their heads together and came up with a brilliant plan. They decided to give motorists a reason to hit the road. They wanted to make driving not just a necessity but an enjoyable experience. And so, the first edition of the Michelin Guide was born. This guide was more than just a book. It was a gateway to adventure. This free guide was packed with useful information for motorists, like maps, tire repair instructions, and a list of hotels and mechanics. It was designed to make road trips easier and more enjoyable. It was a stroke of genius. The guide became an essential companion for anyone hitting the road. The guide encouraged people to drive more, which meant they'd need to buy more tires. It was a win-win situation for both the motorists and the Michelin brothers. See what they did there? They created a demand for their product by making driving more accessible and enjoyable. But the Michelin Guide was more than just a marketing ploy. It was a reflection of the brothers' genuine passion for travel and exploration. It was a testament to the brothers' passion for travel and exploration. They wanted to make it easier for people to discover the joys of the open road, and discover it they did. The Michelin Guide quickly became an indispensable tool for motorists in France and beyond. The Michelin Guide quickly became an indispensable tool for motorists in France and beyond. It transformed the way people traveled, turning road trips into a beloved pastime, and cementing the Michelin brand in the hearts of drivers everywhere. Section 5. Stars are born, from humble beginnings to culinary fame. Now let's hop in our time machine and zoom to the roaring 20s. The Michelin Guide was all the rage, and it was time for a snazzy upgrade. They began sprinkling stars on restaurants they thought were worth a pit stop. 1 star meant a very good restaurant in its category. 2 stars meant excellent cooking, worth a detour. And the golden 3 stars, that meant exceptional cuisine, worth a special journey. These Michelin stars, once just a simple rating, became the ultimate culinary treasure. Chefs dreamed of them, restaurants flaunted them, and foodies used them as their trusty guide to the best dining adventures. The Michelin Guide had become the ultimate judge of culinary greatness, changing the way we savor food and dining forever. Buckle up for Section 6, the Michelin Legacy, Tires, Travel, and Tables. Today, Michelin is a global powerhouse, still leading the pack in tire technology. But their story goes way beyond just rubber and roads. The Michelin Guide, now in its 124th year, is still the ultimate foodie Bible. It's now covering over 30 countries, showcasing a smorgasbord of cuisines and dining adventures. From its humble start as a travel guide, the Michelin Guide has become a culinary icon. It's elevated chefs to rock star status, sparked culinary creativity, and given diners unforgettable experiences. And to think, it all began with 2 brothers, a love for cars, and a dream to get people moving. Section 7. A global empire, Michelin's enduring influence. The Michelin brothers' legacy is a thrilling tale of innovation, ambition, and a sprinkle of marketing magic. They didn't just create a tire company, they built a global empire that touches countless industries and continents. Their tires continue to set the gold standard for performance and quality, while the Michelin Guide remains the ultimate passport to the world's finest dining experiences. From their humble beginnings in a quaint French town, Michelin has left an unforgettable mark on the world, showing us that sometimes the most unexpected journeys lead to the most extraordinary destinations.